Hello again, welcome to another video. Today I'm in the outback of Ashton-under-Lyne, which is a town where I used to live. It didn't look like this. Now it's got a big tram station and tram line running through it and stuff like that, so that's very good. It's a suburb of Manchester, and got me to thinking about life, this thing that we're going to encounter in a minute, because sometimes life is like my hair. You have no idea what's happening with it. It can stick up in a wild way, and or it can be in recession or whatever it is, but life doesn't always go well, and as we know, and life is in segments, so there are different parts of life. We have like family and friends is one segment. Well, family's one segment, friends is another. Your work is a segment of life, exercise is a segment, sleep is a segment, food is a segment, all these different segments of life, enjoyment, entertainment. And so you have different segments of your life, like a chocolate orange, all split up into different bits. And if all these segments are going well, then we're all right. Everything's great. We feel happy. When one or two segments go down, so you might lose your job, or you might have some sort of health shock. Health is a big segment of life. So you might lose your job and you might become depressed. You might think there's no hope. Usually, you see, not all the segments go down at once. And if all the segments go down, if you're in pain, or you lose your job, you feel your friends have deserted you, then we can get into some kind of deep funk and not know what to do next, and the feelings that arise from that then become intolerable. Now, usually when one or two segments are going well, we're all right, because the segments that are going well can sustain the others. So if you've lost your job but you've got a great family, great friends, and you've got, you know, £100,000 in the bank, then you're all right, because the other segments can sustain the segments that have turned to shit. So you'll be okay then. Or if you've got a great job and you've just got divorced, so you feel sad about the divorce, and your wife's saying you can't see your kids ever again, you'll be depressed about that. But if you've got a great job and a sympathetic employer, then you'll be all right, because the segments that are good get you through the bad times. Well, what happens if all the segments go bad? We can find ourselves on the motorway bridge of life, and it's at these times where we think life's not worth living. Shall I throw myself off the bridge? Which would be a dreadful thing to do, because not only you take your own life away, but you ruin the lives of others as well, on whose cars you land. I'm sorry about the noise here today. It's very noisy, obviously. Understandably, we're on a bridge. We're on a bridge in Ashton-under-Lyne, and in life, we are very often on a bridge. If you stand on this bridge one day and wonder whether life's worth living anymore, a lot of people have put some nice messages on the bridge. You are not alone. Never forget how far you've come. Where there is hope, there is help. The storm does pass, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. The world is much better with you in it. This isn't how it ends. So you see, these are great messages. Messages of hope, messages of salvation in a way. And there's loads of little notes on this bridge. Samaritan's number. Wonderful messages. Messages that people have left to those in despair who could stand on this bridge and think, what's it all about? Is it worth going on anymore? And I'm here to tell you, if you can actually hear me, it is worth it. There's always a ray of hope somewhere. And so if you find yourself on a bridge like this, and even if there are no messages, it might be that one of your segments is a belief in God and religion. So if you are a religious kind of person, you will find salvation in God, because He won't desert you. If you're that way, if you're thinking in that way, God won't let you down. You might have nothing. All your segments might be completely down. You might be stood on that very bridge. Anyway, I hope you're all having a nice day, and they say if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And I say if all that's left is McDonald's, go and have a McDonald's. See you all soon.